Hey guys, just bringing you a review of the Marvel Legends Khonshu Build-A-Figure series, Zombie Iron Man and Zombie Scarlet Witch. Um, this is my first video, so please excuse the uh, rookie production. Just using my iPhone and my headset connected to the phone, so the audio is not going to be the best. I don't have any lighting rigs, so this is just a lamp that I've got and ambient lighting. So please excuse the rookie production value here. But um, I wanted to put this out there because I didn't see any videos reviewing these two yet. Um, the Khonshu Build-A-Figure Wave looks like it's still slated for release March 2023, but for all you action figure collectors out there, you've probably already seen a lot of stuff that's supposed to be here in 2023, shipping from various online resources, stores, and whatnot. These two specifically came from Entertainment Earth. So I looked on the Entertainment Earth website, and they are still showing shipping in March 2023. So I don't know. I'm sure I'm not the only one that got these early, but I did want to share it with the action figure community out there on YouTube. And here we go. So it looks like we'll start with the Scarlet Witch. Um, as you can see, it is the plastic-free packaging. There you go. So no window. I think this is just the render, figure render that they created. It actually does look like an actual representation of the figure. So maybe it's not just the render, but I have seen the package art on a lot of the plastic-free packaging, just using the figure renders that we've seen before. So on the front, there's that. On the sides, looks like the what if imagery. And then on the other side, there's the Khonshu Build-A-Figure with all the figures that you'll need to put that together. And then on the back, we have another image of the figure, what it comes with, and the Khonshu Build-A-Figure part that comes with this as well. So that is the Zombie Scarlet Witch. Let's take a look at Zombie Iron Man. And again, same type of packaging. There is what looks like an actual image of the figure. I don't think that's a render either. Same thing here with the Watcher and some images from the What If animated show that Zombie Iron Man appeared in. Again, the Khonshu Build-A-Figure image on the other side, and the back, another image of the figure with his repulsor beams inserted. So it looks like just one repulsor beam, two interchangeable hands, and yes, that's what we get here. So let's go ahead and open these things up. All right, and here we have it, the Zombie Scarlet Witch figure out of the box. So I think, as we saw in the packaging, it comes with the figure itself, two of the magic effects that pretty much all the Marvel Legends Scarlet Witch figures come with, and then the leg of Khonshu. So let's start with the figure itself. Now, to have her stand like this was not the easiest thing. You see all that sculpted hair at the top. It makes the figure very top heavy. So aside from that issue, it's got the heels that on most Marvel Legends are always a pain in the butt to get the figure to stand. So sometimes the figures with heels have capes that kind of act as a third stand or a tripod, which help, but this one does not have the cape. So We'll take a look at this here. This hair is actually pretty cool. I mean, it's a really heavy, solid piece, but the sculpt is great. Very much representative of her, especially when she's floating in the show. But let's try to zoom in here to her face. And yeah, sorry guys. Let me see if I can get this thing to focus up. So I've kind of got an old iPhone too, so apologies for not just the rookie production value, but I don't have the most expensive equipment. But again, look at that detail on the face, the scratches, the zombie eyes, the teeth look really good for the most part. All the paint. There's some, some of the tearing of the coat to reveal some of the flesh underneath. And the coat itself, very detailed. They did a pretty good job on the paint. But let's look at the articulation. I think that's what these videos typically go into. And again, just wanting to share this with you guys. We've got the pinless joints, so her arm will bend pretty good to there. No butterfly joints, but her arm will go out to there. Articulation, there is a cut, a swivel cut up there. And again, if I get these terms wrong, please don't kill me. First video, guys. Yeah, the head swivels pretty well on a standard ball joint. And, I'm learning all this stuff from the people on YouTube, and I appreciate everything that they've done to kind of further the collector community and get so many people interested in the hobby. Like, honestly, I got interested watching videos from people like Shardamus and Foosh and, all the usual suspects. Boog, those guys are awesome. So here we go with a thigh cut there. The knee is not pinless. It's got the typical pin joints, and let me see if I can get some articulation here, how much we can get with this coat in the way. That's about it. I'm not going to go into the full articulation thing either, so if I miss something, apologies. But here at the ankle, no ankle swivel, no toe articulation either, which is not abnormal for the Marvel Legends. But yeah, the ankle goes like that, and that's it. So this thing, well, how about the hands? There are no extra hands that come with this figure, so that's kind of unfortunate. But, it's going to be Scarlet Witch doing the magic that she does. So that's really all you need. And there you go. So again, guys, first video. If there's more that you wanted to see, let me know in the comments so I can understand for the next video, if there is a next video. But just wanting to share this pretty cool figure with you. And again, these are the, I am not going to try to have her stand because, again, that was, ooh, look at that, it worked. The standard magic effects that come with pretty much every Scarlet Witch figure we've seen from Marvel Legends. And that's, in every MCU Scarlet Witch that we've seen. I know that the comic version Scarlet Witches usually come with the red concentric circles, but there you go. Let's go ahead and open up Iron Man. All right, and here is Zombie Iron Man out of the package. Now, I don't think I went over it in the Scarlet Witch unboxing, but, well, not really unboxing, but when I was talking about the Scarlet Witch figure. Opening the box, it's basically the same experience you guys may have already seen opening the new plastic-free packaging. So it's going to be essentially a cardboard sort of cradle that holds the figure. The figure and accessories are they come in those white like paperish bags, very crinkly, but they come in those white bags, and that's about it. Very nothing glamorous, just very eco-friendly packaging, which is cool. I can applaud Hasbro for implementing that and the Marvel Legends team. Well, it is Hasbro across the board because we've seen now GI Joes that come in that type of packaging, plastic-free packaging for Transformers as well. But the Transformers, they seem to go with the open window packaging, which I would prefer. Honestly, much more than the enclosed box, especially if you're going out to one of the retail stores to look for these figures. So much figure swapping happening. I can put together like an hour clip of all the pictures I've taken of figure swaps at stores around me. And some of them pretty creative. They actually paint some figures to look like what's supposed to be in the box. So there's some effort on these folks that are doing this. But anyway, let's get back to the figure review. So here we have Iron Man. I believe this is the Mark 50 armor, and I wouldn't be surprised. Honestly, I'm not as versed as a lot of the YouTubers that can tell a buck just from looking at it. I imagine this is probably a reuse of a Mark 50, a version of Mark 50 from one of the multiple releases that they had of this figure, of the Mark 50 Iron Man. So here we go. This is how he comes in the box. He's got his repulsor ready hands on the figure. Let me bring Tony up to the camera here. And yeah. So zombie Tony Stark. Really good detail on the sculpt. You can see some of the kind of decaying flesh hanging as he opens his mouth. Again, just like Scarlet Witch, the teeth are really well done. You can see his tongue, or what's left of it, right there inside his mouth. The hair is really well sculpted. I don't know if it's a sculpt that we've seen on a Tony Stark figure. I imagine maybe not, because it's a little maybe disheveled, just to, you know, bring out that zombie look. But the paint, the flesh paint, or the flesh tone is really good, very zombie-like. Here on the figure itself, and again, this is why I think it's a reuse of an old buck. The pin joints, you know, double pins, so you can get. Let's see if I can get the articulation here. It's always hard when these are new out of the package to get them to bend, but that's about all I'm going to get here. I'm sure if I worked on it, I could get a little bit more out of it. But there's that. No butterfly joints. Very, very basic figure. There's some articulation there. And you guys will probably watch a video from one of the other YouTubers that really knows how to show the articulation. But I'm going to just go over a little bit. There's nothing here at the waist, so I guess you don't need it though, because you've got this. The leg, there is a thigh cut. Pin joints again. On the knee, double knee. And then here at the ankle, you've got that much articulation. There's some ankle articulation as well. Pretty good. But I'm going to stay basic on that. The head, you know, just standard. I don't know if it's a... You're not going to get much articulation, just the way it sits on the neck. There's that. You can look down that much. He does not look up at all. But it's a zombie, so he's always going to be doing that stuff. And for the most part, that's as far as I'm going to go on it, guys. I'm sorry if you want more detail. Again, I am a rookie at this, and hopefully I'll learn if I do any more videos. So Tony, or Zombie Iron Man is what he's called in the package. Oh, cool. I didn't notice this part. Look at that. So part of the armor is broken off, and you can see into his midsection. I don't think that's, if that's a rib cage, I don't think that's anatomically correct, but why not? It looks kind of cool. So yeah, there you go. Zombie Iron Man. Set him up there. Comes with 2 fists, standard. Uh-oh, is he gonna move over? He's gonna fall. Comes with these 2 fists here. Probably same type of fists that came with previous Mark 50s. And of course, your repulsor effects. You get the blue variety here. I don't know if his are always blue. Sometimes they're orange too, I think. And there you go. No Khonshu Build-A-Figure part with this Iron Man figure. So, yeah, I mean, if you're trying to put Khonshu together, you probably don't need Tony or Zombie Iron Man. But, you know, if you're trying to get the full set, or if you want to get all the zombies, then you're going to need this guy for sure. And speaking of all the zombies, I think we're going to do some figure comparisons, and I think you know who I'm going to bring out here next, just for comparison. All right, and here we have the comparison of the 3 Marvel Zombies, Marvel Legends figures that we have thus far. Obviously, Captain America is joining the group here. He came from the previous What If wave. Yeah, so I don't know if Tony in his Iron Man suit's typically taller than Cap. I think normally they would be. Oh, there goes there goes Scarlet Witch. Yeah, that top-heavy hair is kind of a pain in the butt. Just if you're trying to have her stand on her own with these heels, it doesn't work. It just doesn't work that well. But let me get this centered here. So, yeah, I would expect Cap and Tony to be about the same size when Tony's armored up, but I don't know. I mean, Cap is missing a shoe, so or a boot. Maybe that's what the problem is. But one thing I forgot to point out with the Iron Man figure, with the repulsor hands, unfortunately the repulsor hands, and you know, this may be the case for most of the repulsor hands we've gotten in previous Iron Man figures, but it does not articulate. It is static like that, which I guess makes sense. I mean, if you're doing a repulsor pose, or if you're doing the flight pose, gonna have his hands like that anyway, so that's fine. Just, I know that there are some versions where this articulates up, at least up and down. So take that as you will, but there they are. There are your Marvel zombies so far. I'm curious if Marvel Legends will continue with more zombies. I know there's going to be a show on Disney Plus that's dedicated to Marvel Zombies. So if you can imagine, we'll probably be getting a whole bunch more of these figures, just depending on how they appear in that show. And curious how it's going to go as well. The Marvel Zombies comic was pretty graphic, so we'll see how that is. And there is one more figure I wanted to add to this bunch, and give me 1 minute. All right, and I know it's just a second for you guys, but that took quite a bit of time. I just moved the collection around, so I was trying to find Zombie Hunter Spider-Man, and here he is. This is mine that I painted in the lines Every time I get these Spider-Man figures from Marvel Legends, I try to paint in the lines. It just makes the figure pop so much better. And I don't know, you probably can't see it in the video. My resolution is not the greatest, but this is Zombie Hunter Spider-Man, and he stands, I'd say, right about the height I would expect him to, around these guys. And yeah, maybe, yeah, around Wanda. I think Peter's about the same height, but again, I don't know off the top. But there you have it. This is, I think these are all the figures from that episode of the Marvel Zombies What If episode that they had. So I'm sorry I don't have the Doctor Strange cloak handy. Again, my collection's in a bit of a disarray, but here we have it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Again, my first video, and sorry for the rookie mistakes that I might have made or whatnot. But again, get these figures hopefully at Entertainment Earth. If they are truly shipping them out, you might be able to get them. But I don't know, it just came unexpectedly out of nowhere, these figures. And thanks for watching. I appreciate the community out there, the toy community. A lot of good people. Met some of them at some of the conventions, Comic-Con, Star Wars Celebration. So take care, guys, and I'll catch you later. All right, guys, I'm going to tack on a conclusion to the video. It is a review, or I called it a review in the beginning, so I should review the figures. So for the Scarlet Witch and Iron Man zombie figures, they are okay. You know, there's likely a lot of reuse. I think they did a pretty cool job with some new sculpting, obviously on the heads. The Tony Stark head sculpt definitely new. The Scarlet Witch head sculpt obviously new. And yeah, I mean, some of the detail, again, not a anatomically correct heavy rib cage that low, but you know, you can go with it. Not too bad. I mean, if you liked the episode, then I think you'll probably want to have these figures, especially to add some more zombies to your collection from Marvel. And yeah, looks like Spidey's in a little bit of trouble here. I don't think he's prepared quite for facing this big three. Especially, she could probably take him out take everybody out all on her own. But yeah, I would say the figures are okay. I mean, again, just if you want to add zombies to your collection, definitely must-haves. But you know, as far as articulation and accessories, and I have to correct what I said in the beginning about the Iron Man figure. It comes with 2 repulsor beams, not just one. I think I was just looking at the image on the back of the box, and there were actually 2 repulsors, but within the little section that they had, it just showed 1, which, let me see if I can grab that box. Yeah, there it is. So there were 2, one on his hand and one there. So anyway, thanks again for watching my video. I'm really into this hobby. I just haven't had a chance to really delve into the YouTube space. I enjoy much more watching videos by the people on YouTube, the collectors on YouTube, than listening to my own voice and going into trying to create a video. But again, I thought I'd try to share these figures with you, with the community. And again, yeah, Entertainment Earth. If you can get them and you're interested, then go for it. All right, guys, take care, and we'll catch you next time. Bye.